Hello, Sam-ariffic science fans! So whenever I go outside, people always ask how I got here, how I ended up with a YouTube channel. So finally I'm gonna say, as a warning, this video does include me getting kidnapped and knocking on an evil guy, so if you don't want to watch that, you have been warned. Today we're gonna unfold the world of me. I hatched in the Sonoran Desert, like every elf owl in my family before me. My mother loved me and brought me all kinds of insects to munch on. Scorpions were my favorite. They were so juicy and their cells were deliciously crunchy. I had a brother and a sister. My sister loved picking on me, and that was what caused me to end up in North America. One day, when I was about 5 weeks old, hunters came. They were driving past our nest when they spotted my mother returning. They looked into the nest and saw us. My brother, sister, mom, dad, they all flew away. But because of my wing being injured due to my sister, I couldn't fly away and they managed to throw a net over me. After driving around in their Jeep for a while, we drove into a city. We drove up to a tall building that said, "Rare Pets for Sale" on the sign. We drove around the back side of the building and drove into an open garage. It closed behind us. It was almost pitch black until a light switch was flicked. "We found this owl in the desert," said a pale man with black hair. I later discovered his name was George, and his companion was Mark. "An elf owl," said the old man who was the owner of the shop. "I will put it up for sale. How about 50% of the profit? 25% for each of you." "Fine," said George. I hoped I would be bought by a nice person. I put my wings on the floor and sighed. It had been a week since I was put in this cage. Many people walked past. Some looked at me, but none bought me. Then a man with a pale blue cap and red goggles and a pointy nose said, "Oh my, this owl is cheap, and I could use some company in the lab." He purchased me and brought me to his lab. It was many weeks I had to spend in that lab. Then the scientist, whose name was Bobby, tried to zap himself with a smoke ray. He missed, but he hit me. "I can talk," I said, "and I know things, like how to get out." I easily picked the lock of my cage and used my beak to peck Bobby's head until he went unconscious. I grabbed his hat and goggles and used the shrink ray to make them my size. I grinned, but I only knew one thing. I had to get home. I had been brought to Canada, but I didn't know where I was or how to get home. I flew out the window and into the city. I flew to the top of a building to get a better look. I saw a sign that said, "Welcome to Toronto." Now I knew where I was. All I needed to do was get back to the Sonoran Desert. But it was no easy trip. I accidentally flew the wrong way and ended up in Algonquin Provincial Park. It had been an exhausting flight, so I landed for a rest. "I can't believe I've been flying north the whole time," I thought. The tree I was in was over the lake. I swooped down to get some water. It tasted good. I realized it would work for me to stay here. I could make a house in the knothole in the tree, get water, and learn about different animals. After a long time, my lab was completed. I had made it inside the knothole. It was beautiful. Along with it, I'd built a small plane. I could fly wherever I wanted, but I knew where I wanted to go first. After a few days of flight, I ended up in the Sonoran Desert. After a month-long reunion with my family, I explained how I was going to teach people. They liked the plan and allowed me to head back home. I flew around the world, soaking in data, and then settled home to begin a YouTube channel with the old phone I'd found lying on the ground. So now you know how I got here. I hope you're satisfied. I need to give a shout out to my friend That Nerdy Cuber for recommending this video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.